earlier tonight from the Fox Theater in Detroit, the first of 2 Democratic debates this week. And at this point, now that the dust is cleared, it's John Hickenlooper's election to lose. This was some lineup. It was actually more pileup than lineup. 10 candidates got 7 seconds each to solve the healthcare crisis. There were more characters than on the show This Is Us in this debate. And there they are. Meet the new management team at Kinko's. John Hickenlooper stepping on Beto's foot there. I don't know if you can see that, but... And that's only half of them. That's only... It's weird. They don't have a better process for thinning the herd. Have 30 years of reality TV taught the Democrats nothing? You can't go from 20 candidates right to one. First, you have to put them on an island and separate them into tribes. There are better ways to do this. Can't they combine Tim Ryan, Steve Bullock, and John Delaney and make them all one guy? I mean, CNN has been hyping this thing for weeks now, and as you can see, the fans lined up this morning in Detroit were fired up.
Governor, these are your people here.
They are, and we're fired up. We're thrilled that CNN's here and that this debate is here. Michigan, you know, every road to the White House goes to the state of Michigan.
My God, you could almost fill a minivan with all those people. There were a lot of rules tonight. CNN gave the candidates 60 seconds to answer a question, 30 seconds for rebuttal. When their time was up, a red light appeared, which did put Bernie Sanders at a disadvantage because usually when the light turns red, he falls asleep until someone behind him honks the horn. Bernie was fired. Bernie, he always looks like he's hitting every button in the elevator at once. Bernie's polling in second place behind Joe Biden. He has progressive ideas, and he's trying to reach younger voters. And it's not as difficult as it used to be to reach them, because nowadays, if you want to attract the younger crowd, all you need is the Snapchat baby filter.
Senator Bernie Sanders.
We have got to take on Trump's racism, his sexism, xenophobia, and come together.
Benjamin Button. You know, a lot of people noticed online that Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar were dressed almost identically. But what they overlooked is that they were both dressed like Michael Jackson. And it was an interesting group. Mayor Pete Buttigieg is, of course, making history as the first openly Vulcan candidate. And then there's Marianne Williamson. Really? She's like if the trailer for the movie Cats became a person. Now, where did she get the money to even be... how many dream catchers was this woman able to sell? President Trump said he was planning to watch the debate tonight. He started the day with some light yelling on the White House lawn.
Mitch McConnell is a man that knows less about Russia and Russian influence than even Donald Trump. And I know nothing.
Oh, well, finally we're finding common ground. The president has been taking a lot of heat for his attacks on the city of Baltimore, and their congressman, Elijah Cummings. Cummings is African-American, and so is most of Baltimore. But make no mistake about it, Donald Trump is as not racist can be.
I am the least racist person there is anywhere in the world.
That's right. Everything's a competition with him. He can't just say he's not racist. He has to be the least racist person anywhere in the world. What is that? I mean, does that mean, like, his wife and kids are more racist than he is? And by the way, if you do a Google search for most racist person in the world, guess his face comes up first, second, fifth, sixth, and seventh out of 10. And on top of not being racist, Trump claims that African Americans in Baltimore are happy about what he said.
The African American people have been calling the White House. They have never been so happy as what a president has done, but they're so happy that I pointed out the corrupt politics of Baltimore. It's filthy dirty, it's so horrible, and they are happy as hell.
Mr. President, African Americans are on the phone. They're happy you said they live in hell. Nothing is true. A lot of people seem to think this racist stuff is part of Trump's master plan to fire up his base. I think they're giving him too much credit. This is no strategy. He has no plan. He's just an impulsive, Diet Coke-fueled racist Garfield. Not the president, the cat, by the way. Congratulations on making it to the end of a YouTube video. Why not celebrate by clicking the subscribe button? You earned it.